Laugh like I'm lying. My flesh just went flat, man. What am I to do? Points of notes. Love has been flagged. Left from my eyes. How much longer am I down to do the best? Yeah, for notice was posted in bold. Images of living, church on me. I've seen I see shut up, could only stand to dance and focus. Get my makeshift lighting going. Where am I at? I'm at Smoothie Town, baby. That's a bit spooky, isn't it? So for a while, I've been wanting to go to LA. I felt like it was calling me for whatever reason, musically and whatnot. I don't know why. There was a lot of fear involved and procrastination on it. Supposed to be moving in a few weeks' time. Weighing up what to do financially between different priorities. In general, wanting to change a lot of things that I'm still struggling to. I don't want to say that. I'm not struggling to. I'm just trying to figure it out. I haven't had any coffee for the past few days. I think like 2-3 days. Not a big deal or anything, but just noticing the difference between the OCD, the intrusive thoughts and thinking. The fuck? So yeah, a sort of decline in those things that were bothering me. In thinking about my struggle with sleep, I've always had sleeping issues, but oh man, what the fuck? There's always been sleeping issues, but there's time periods where I'm really struggling with it. I don't want to keep using that word, where I've had issues with a schedule, a pattern, and just not seeming to be able to get it back on track. And sometimes I think it's beyond me. It's been like 2 years of that, and then some, of not being able to sleep properly at night. I mean, in terms of like consecutive, it's lifelong, but I don't know. I'm still not all the way clear or present or just awake. I still don't know about the mastering thing. If I'm looking at overseas, I'm looking at double the cost just for a name and some credentials that are in alignment with my style, but I've already spoken about that. Jim Morrison. I don't know, I have the vibe, the feeling that I'm supposed to go there before mastering my music for whatever reason, which is like, I should be saving that money for the mastering. And it's this scarcity thing rather than following my gut and just knowing it will work out and however it works out. And also the other plans I'm trying to make for new music and creativity. I just need to trust, where I'm being guided and not try to force things on my own will so much, because I don't want to be in that place of not following my gut again, my intuition. I don't know how. I wish there was something that was more direct and assisting in my travel. I don't have anyone to do it with. yeah, and I just got a lot of ideas for new music and recording. Just the sound that I have in my head. Make my masterpiece. In thinking about guitar, it being my first instrument, and through learning how to use all the other things I was interested in, it took somewhat of a backseat, not only in music but in life. Not that I wanted it to, it's just found other ways that I wanted to express myself with, and then it was very enthralling. But what I forgot with guitar was, because I used to play every day essentially, was my only means of expressing anything, even down to the last string and not being able to afford new strings, what have you. Just the meditation, the peace, the presence, like the instantaneous just focus without the mind running rampant. And to have that sense of play in life, not just with an instrument, but to really rekindle and nurture that innocence. To tune into God, essentially. That peace, calm, collective state of almost not being. It's something I forget often still, and it helps to pick up an instrument such as this and translate whatever it is in life, even if it's like not having will to pick it up and play. Whatever that is, a paintbrush, a pen, a pencil. In terms of making guitar-based music, I haven't so much. It's always been there, and a subtle part of it more as a tool of accentuation and layering. But if I were to do a solo guitar project, it would be more intricate. Still being simple and using it as a songwriting tool, but just the more complex rhythmic stuff mixed in with my style of sampling, synthesizers, drum machines, whatever. But I just have a high standard for it, and I don't know how it would come into fruition. It would be cool though, because I've got riff bonanza going on. Even though in the fact that I do everything on my own, I always wanted collaboration and a band. For the most part, that was my initial plan or ideal for everything. To still mix it in with all the electronic stuff and those influences. But I don't know if I would enjoy that solely now in a band, like guitar. If it was an interesting band where members switched up between each other, like based on the song, like I'd love to switch between bass, guitar, and the electronic stuff and percussion. But I just mean to say, I don't know if I would get bored being solely the guitar player in a band, regardless of how good the music is and the performance and whatever.
And baby Christ. And now because of all that the enemy neglect you. He's such a downfall child of God. He